Hola, hola, buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches otra vez a otro live stream video en directo. Muchas gracias por venir. Mira qué bien. Ya tenemos Sean Composer acá y First 1000 Hours. Hola, ¿cómo están ustedes? ¿Cómo están? Excelente. Mira, mucho gusto para tenerte aquí también. It's very nice to have you here for 1000 Hours. I like your YouTube channel. Very much so. Muchas gracias por venir, por unirte. Y hoy, ese live stream es dedicado completamente, is dedicated to learning Spanish in 2023, how we're going to be doing that. Because it's already, como hoy es 16 de enero. So it's already the middle of the year already. It's crazy. So time is already moving really fast. So that's why we need to talk about how we are learning Spanish and make sure that we set some good goals and make sure that we have some good habits for learning this year. That is for sure. Pero dígame ustedes, dígame. How long have you been learning Spanish for? ¿Por cuánto tiempo has estudiado español? Okay. It's nice to see one of your live stream. First 1000 hours says, yeah, it's good to have you here. Absolutely. Absolutamente. Me hace muy feliz. Increíble. Y déjame cerrar unas páginas o pestañas que yo tengo. Ok, aquí para que tenemos buena conexión. Pero dígame, ¿por cuánto tiempo han estudiado español? ¿Sabes exactamente los días específicos, verdad? Entonces, yo he estudiado español por 572 días. Wow. You're counting every single day, huh? First 1000 hours, I started on and off, but I would say probably around 2017. 2017 was my starting date. Okay. So not that long ago either. That's not that long ago. Oh, okay. Shanko from Duolingo. Okay, qué excelente. Bueno, para mí, yo no podría darte unos días o la cantidad de días, desafortunadamente, because I haven't been counting. Y también dígame, ¿por qué decidiste estudiar español? Why did you decide that you wanted to learn Spanish? ¿Qué fue el impulso? ¿Qué fue el impulso? ¿Qué te empujó para estudiar español? What made you want to learn, want to study Spanish? Yo tengo 6 años en las clases formales de español. Eso es lo que yo diría. 6 años más o menos, alrededor de 6 años en las clases formales y 3 años por mi cuenta estudiando español. So about 6 years in like formal classes in Spanish. Algo así, about 6 years, déjame ver. 30, 14, 15. Yeah, about 6 years formal classes for me, and then about 3 years on my own, but very inconsistent. Ok, Sean Composer, estoy emocionante porque el miércoles empezará la primera clase de español que tomaré en persona. Qué excelente. Okay, so Sean is about to have his first class here in person, first Spanish class in person. Intermedio 2. Espero que te sale bien en la clase. First 1000 hours fue en un colegio con otras personas de otros países. Oh, really? Was it first $1,000? ¿Fue en los Estados Unidos o fue fuera de los Estados Unidos que, que estuviste en ese colegio? Sean Composer trabajó en una cocina con tiempo parcial. Okay, Sean is also working in a kitchen, in a kitchen, cocina. Con tiempo parcial, part time. And I assume that you're speaking Spanish there or have some Spanish practice there. First 1,000 hours. Me gusta aprender nuevas cosas. Número dos, also, for the second reason, por la segunda razón. Y la tercera razón es por el evangelio. Okay, for evangelism. That's awesome. Buenas razones. Me encanta. Me encanta. Para mí, ¿qué digo yo? ¿Qué digo yo? I would say, well, I guess what initially made me really interested in learning Spanish more seriously is just during college. I got more interested in the language. I thought it sounded really beautiful, and I like the learning process, like learning new vocabulary and things like that. And that's kind of where that passion really sparked. I was back when I was in college, and then after that, learning Spanish on my own is really where I como creció esta pasión ardiente en mi corazón para seguir estudiando español. So then just when I started to learn Spanish on my own, that's really when that passion, actually after I went from Mexico too, but really when I started to learn Spanish on my own, I got serious about learning Spanish is when I started to really get into the language. I got really, really passionate about learning and it kind of just took off from there. And now I have a whole bunch of reasons for why I want to learn Spanish now. Because I love to learn. Me encanta aprender nuevas cosas. Como dijiste, first 1,000 hours. I love to learn new things. I love education. Me encanta el hecho que yo tengo la oportunidad para educarme. I love the opportunity to be able to educate myself. And I've been able to do that a lot through learning Spanish. So that's been one big reason. Okay, first 1,000 hours. En Estados Unidos, un colegio misionario estudió cosas sobre salud y la Biblia y otras cosas. Okay. So then in this, damn it, man. My roommate was from South Korea. Okay, that's awesome. So you had a little exposure to different cultures and gente de otros países. Qué excelente. Qué maravilloso. Una mezcla de cultura. Sean Composer. Así que un verano cuando no tenía universidad. Un verano cuando no tenía universidad. Y pensé que sería mejor si pudiera comunicarme con mis colegas. Okay, it's always hard for me to translate. Sean says, so one summer when I didn't have university, I thought that it would be better if I communicated with my colleagues. Okay. Or is it like college mates? I was forget which one colegas is. Sean, creo que voy a cambiar mi menor de poder de enseñar español. Oh, mi menor, ok, mi menor de poder de enseñar español porque mi carrera es una educación musicales. Ok. Por esa razón tienes el nombre composer. Colegas de trabajo. Oh, okay, colegas de trabajo. But como para mí, like I'm used to hearing the word compañeros, colegas, colegas de trabajo. Okay, and Sean says, I think I'm going to change my minor to be able to teach Spanish because no sé qué es carreta. Carreta es como, es una educación, I guess that's like your major. Your major is musical education. Y colegas de trabajo. No tengo ni idea, en verdad. No sé. I'm not familiar with that word. I'm not familiar with the word carreta. carita. I'm not familiar. No tengo ni idea. That's a futuro de la mente. And also, what resources are y'all using as well? ¿Cuáles son los recursos? Ay, Dios. Esta palabra siempre me había complicado pronunciar. Siempre. Like, I've been trying to say this word properly for the past year, and it's still difficult for me. Recursos. ¿Cuáles son los recursos los que ustedes están utilizando para aprender español? So what are some of the resources that you are using as well to learn Spanish? I thought about teaching Spanish, and I made the decision that I'm not going to do that, at least right now. I don't have, como yo no tengo un deseo para enseñar español. Oficialmente y como con una certificación y como regresando a la escuela para recibir esta enseñanza y recibir una certificación para enseñar. Yo no tengo una pasión para esto. So I kind of just use YouTube. It's very informal, but yeah, I don't really have a desire to really teach necessarily. I don't think I really have that desire, I suppose. Supongo que no. I don't know why, but I suppose I can. Yeah, it's like people say that, but like for me, it's like it's not official, you know. It's like it's very informal, is what I would say. Y también, además, yo soy gringo. So it's just like a learning from a gringo. But I don't know. Vamos a ver. Like for me to actually want to give classes and things like that, I would actually want to go, you know, get educated and learn how to teach. Because for me, it's a skill, and like where I'm at right now with my level, my current level of Spanish is not where it needs to be. I know for sure to like actually teach como oficialmente. Y yo diría también correctamente, yo deseo tener más educación para enseñar la mejor forma que yo podría. Sean Composer, Composer. En el principio he usado Pimsleur y Duolingo, pero ahora mi español es más avanzado y estudio la gramática profundamente con Busuu y todavía utilizando Duolingo. Okay, qué excelente. So Sean says, at the beginning, I was using Pimsleur and Duolingo, but now my Spanish is more advanced, and I am studying grammar profundamente, a lot more. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say that in English. Profundamente, deeply, grammar deeply with Busuu y todavía utilizando Duolingo. I've heard Busuu before. I've never used it before. I only use Duolingo. That's the only one that I've used in the past. But I really learned that I haven't used Duolingo for Spanish, but I've used Duolingo for French. First 1,000 hours, I learned that you don't have to be an expert, but you just have to be one step ahead. You're speaking in Spanish, but some people are trying to figure out how to take the first step. My 5 cents. Oh, wait. Muchas gracias. No, también dice, yo tengo, respeto tu comentario. Muchas gracias por eso. Sí. Yo, ¿cómo te explico? Yo entiendo eso. Yo entiendo este punto, pero I don't know. That's just kind of like how I think, I suppose. But I definitely understand your point. Absolutely. I mean, technically, I still am a little bit. I still am teaching a little bit. Just like do like the little like the shorts and stuff that I make. I'm just very como muy seleccionado con mis palabras, because like I have to put like a disclaimer to, you know, put a disclaimer like in my or put a disclaimer como poner no sé cómo decirlo eso en español, disclaimer like in my videos, you know, like, hey, just so you know, I am a gringo and not an official teacher, so just take that take that into account when you're watching my videos, because you probably see a lot of mistakes. So yeah. It's not necessarily a channel where I'm just like teaching, or I don't give classes or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, Sean, creo que es mejor que el profesor de español sea gringo porque tiene el método. Sí, yo había escuchado eso antes también, porque sabemos cómo los, por ejemplo, los estudiantes de español piensan eso. Aprender español, los profesores que lo aprendió de niño no tengan idea cómo aprender español. Sí, es la verdad. So, like in this case, en este caso, es como, tiene mucho que ver con la experiencia del profesor. O por lo menos alguien que tuvo que aprender español, or at least someone who had to learn Spanish. Yeah, no, it's different. I mean, I just like the fact that, if it's coming from like a native speaker, then they can give you very detailed explanations, of the Spanish language, and that's kind of like why I talk like the way that I do, or I say the things that I say the things that I say. But y también como especialmente para mí, like for during my journey, I have learned a lot. I mean, like everything for the most part, everything that I have learned has come from native Spanish speakers. So that's also why I say that as well. I mean, obviously I learned some, como los básicos de la gramática en la escuela, pero desde ahí yo he aprendido todo de los nativos. Corpora, is that pora? No, it's corpora. It does not matter if you are gringo, you can teach what you know, whatever level you're at. Así es. Estoy leyendo un libro de papel, estoy leyendo con el traductor de Google también. Okay. What's the book called? ¿Cómo se llama el libro? ¿Cuál es el nombre o título del libro que estás leyendo ahora mismo? Oh, and now that I'm looking at it right now, I'm gonna need some help from y'all because I don't know how to say oven mitts in Spanish because I can see them right in my background, right, right there in the back there. But I have no idea how to say that in Spanish. So if you know how to say those, like, let me know. Oven mitts, oven mitts. I need to know. I'm sure it's like guante de something. I don't know. Okay, carne de de Carvenicola a Cristiano. Okay, that word's hard to say. Y no te olvides. Don't forget that I have some resources in the description of this live stream as well, in case you need some Spanish resources, some different books. I have let's see, I got a grammar book, I have a verb book, dictionary, and a discount for iTalki lessons. If you haven't used it, I'm pretty sure you can only use that link for discounts if you have never taken them before. I believe, but you can double check. But yeah, that link is also in the description box to for iTalki lessons for a little discount for that. And then also a link to my buy me a coffee page. Si quiere donar y apoya mi canal. If you like to donate as well, donate and support my channel. That also helps out a lot, and that's also in the description box. So actually no, I also have some French resources too, that are in the description box, and all those are affiliate links. So you don't have to use them, but if you do, that helps me out. Okay, como me da un ingreso, no sé cómo decirlo, como like a commission or whatnot. If you do use the links in the description. Okay, Carvenicola. Okay. Sean, yo diría guantes de protección de horno. Pero sí que sí equivocado. Yeah, no tengo ni idea. I mean, that's what I would say, but I feel like it's something different. I don't know. I had to ask one of my friends. Traductor dice guantes de cocina. Yeah. Usually with questions like this, I just like ask my friends because I'm like, oh, they usually will have like some different name that's like not in a dictionary or not in a translator. That's why it's nice to have Spanish speaking friends because you can just ask them questions all the time. Well, it depends on the person, I suppose. At least like my friends, my Spanish speaking friends, they're fairly como diría abiertos en cuanto en cuanto a ¿cómo te explico? Respo- en cuanto a respondiendo a preguntas. So usually, like my friends, they don't really care if I ask them questions about the Spanish language or how do you say this or help me increase my pronunciation, that kind of stuff. My friends are usually pretty good with that stuff. Tal vez preguntaré mañana porque tenemos guantes de cocina. Sí, por eso. That's a good question right there. And then also a really good conversation starter. If you have like some Mexican friends, or if you're just around Mexicans in general, one question I would ask them is quesadillas con queso or sin queso, and you'll see why. If you don't know why that's important, you will once you ask a Mexican this question. Like it's very funny and it's muy polémico. And it's a really good conversation starter. Quesadillas con queso or sin queso? I'm not even joking. It's a really good conversation starter. Quesadillas con queso or sin queso? Yeah, let's see. Quesadillas con queso or sin queso? Okay. I gotta make sure I'm like typing things correctly. Quesadillas con queso or sin queso? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I missed your question there. Sean, ¿te reaccionarías a un video sobre la historia de música en español sobre un compositor? Todavía necesito hacerlo, pero lo verías. Todavía necesito hacerlo, pero lo verías. En España sobre un compositor. A reaction video. Sobre the. I don't know. I never thought about it, I suppose. Pero lo verías. Would you see it? Are you saying like something that you would create or like como un video mío? Like un video que yo creía. Que yo crearé. Estoy un poco confundido. Y perdóname por un momento, porque yo tengo sed. Oh, ok. Videos que tú crearás. Y bueno, Sean, no estoy seguro. Yo tendré que pensar sobre eso. Pero como me puedes mandar un mensaje como en Instagram o Facebook para hablar sobre más sobre el tema. Bajo el mismo nombre, Spanish Blueprints. Mildred García, estoy mejorando mi listening en inglés con tu stream. Muchas gracias y me da gusto verte aquí con nosotros. No sé, like it's so funny when I hear some Spanish speakers or other people who are learning English and they leave a comment like that. Porque no sé, como para mí me da mucha vergüenza. I'm like, please please don't learn English for me. Por favor, no lo hagas. I'm like, I don't think my English is that good either. Porque yo no creo que yo hablo como ¿cómo diría? Um, em, correctamente según a un libro de gramática. Extra in English. In English from him. Extra in English. Es un buen, for hours. Es un buen modo a aprender inglés y live streams. Absolutamente. Bueno, pero ahora, como mis live streams, I'm doing like a little bit of Spanglish, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of English. So I keep switching back and forth. De él. Aprender inglés de él. Qué excelente. I always find that really interesting. Like I'm always listening to content in Spanish so I can learn Spanish, but then there's other people who are learning, are trying to learn English, and they're listening to a lot of content that is in English. I mean, I have a few friends who are still learning, who are still learning English right now. Talk about learning. It's not me. Pero ¿por qué no tú? ¿Enseñas español todavía? Pero esa, déjame ver. What did I learn today? Oh yeah, today I learned what forearm was in Spanish. Antebrazo. I had no idea what that was until today. Este es su canal. Okay. So I learned the word antebrazo. Antebrazo, which is, it sounds really interesting if you like, if you if you um if you translate that into English, it's like before arm, which doesn't make much sense. But well, it kind of does, I guess. Unless like they're including your bicep and your tricep as your arm. Pero antebrazo, I had no idea that what that was until today. Actually, no, until a few hours ago. Antebrazo. And then I think, let's see, there's a for the back, is it ante espalda? No, it's not. I gotta figure out what that word is for, like the back of your shoulder. Not la nuca, not like that, not the back of your neck. It's like the back of your shoulder. It's a interesting word too. Sí, detrás del hombro en español. Del hombro en español. Y eso es lo que yo hago muchísimo. This is what I do as well a lot. First 1,000 hours. Quiero darte crédito. Muchas gracias por eso. Thanks for that. No quiero promocionarme aquí. Está bien. Me encargo de eso. I can promote you, so you don't have to do it. Where is it at? I need to find. Pero eso es lo que yo hago. Like, what I'm doing right now for in Google, when I'm trying to figure out what this word is, I type things in Spanish. So I'm looking for the part, like the back part of your shoulder. So in Espanol in Google, what I just typed was detrás del hombro in Espanol. But I like Google for that because you can like type in kind of anything in Spanish and you kind of try to figure out what you were trying to find in Espanol. What is it? Oh, no, articulación. Oh, okay. Aquí estamos. Déjame ver. Hay una músculo, okay, trapezio. There was another one I thought. Acromio, músculo, levantador. Is that? No, this is, I think this is hombro. Is this Portuguese? Músculo grandorso. músculo, whatever. The only reason why I was trying to like find this word is because I do a lot of because I use a lot of because I dance a lot. I'm trying to dance a lot, like to Latin dances. So the instructor, he'll speak English and Spanish, and como tenemos que agarrar, bueno, por mi parte, porque yo soy hombre, yo tengo que agarrar agarrar a la mujer como con esa mano y agarrar su manita, ay Dios, aquí, agarrar su manita con esa mano, pero esta mano tiene que estar colocado detrás de la mujer, ay, mi cámara, detrás de la mujer, así, in the back of her shoulder, so detrás de su hombro. But I guess you can still call that her shoulder. It's just like right here. So that's why I was trying to find that word because I think my dance instructor said a specific word for it, but maybe just said hombro. But I've been learning a lot of new words from dancing. It's been absolutely amazing. And then trying to teach someone in Spanish how to dance and stuff like that is like really different. And that's a fun experience. Okay, Sean, ¿podría explicar lo que significa antebrazo? It's just your forearm. Antebrazo is your forearm. That's all it is. Que coopera, Sean está usando un traductor ahora. And you'll see me do that. You'll see me do that a lot as well. How I repeat myself when I speak Spanish. Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing that. That has what I no puedo hablar me in English. That is what has helped me a lot to speak better, to speak Spanish better. Repeating, slowing down because I talk way too fast. Slowing down slowing down the way that slowing down when I'm trying to speak, and then making sure that I am pronouncing every letter. That's where to use Google Translate. Sí, así es. Por supuesto que no, que no. Solo para buscar una palabra para una vez de escribido en inglés, él escribe palabras similares en español. Así. No sé si tú hablas o has respondido, no sé si hayas respondido. ¿A qué? ¿A qué pregunta? Oh, ok. No sé. Eh, Hombro discolado. Oh, discolated hombro. A discolated shoulder. Discolated? No. Dislocated. Dislocated. Dislocado. Hombro dislocado. I always say I feel like a baby. Tú habías o has respondido, no sé si has respondido. Comprensión del hombro. Yeah, learning the parts of the body is just like a whole nother beast. Not just like the main parts of the body, but starting to get more detailed with like organs, los órganos, y todo eso. Like there's a lot that I have not learned. Like antebrazo. Like I know what antebrazo was until today. And actually, I still don't know how to say I don't know how to say is it knuckle? Yeah, I don't know how to say knuckle in Spanish yet, do I? No, porque eso es un puño. No, eso es un puño. Yeah, I don't know how to say knuckle. I can say a fist. Like a fist is como un puño. Pero yo no sé cómo decir knuckle en Spanish todavía, no. Déjame. desconectar mi... Eso, ok. Para Sean. See, I know I don't know how to say knuckle. I just learned. No, I knew what say how was. Oh yeah, my italki tutor. She taught me how to say frown, and it's like, oh, what was it? I had to look it up. Sino no, déjame ver. What did she type? It was very strange trying to figure out what frown was because it's like two words, it's not just one. Hola, queridos alumnos. Mira, podcast. Sus comentarios son muy buenos para mí. Me mejoran las materias validadoras en el día. Parece que mi tutor o uno de mis tutores de iTalki acabo de crear un podcast. Qué interesante. Tortitas. Ok, déjame encontrar cajuela. Oh yeah, then I'm also learning parts of the car too because I don't know the parts of the car. Like I'm just a baby. A baby Spanish learner. Limpia parabrisas, cajuela, copiloto, asientos traseros, retrovisores, los faros, intermitentes, direccionales. So much vocabulary that I still have to learn. Okay, here it is. Fruncir el ceño. It was, yeah. It's like when you make a certain face. Super interesting. Fruncir el ceño. And maybe it was because I wasn't explaining it correctly to her because I didn't know how to say like, oh yeah, how do you say? I was like la opuesta de sonrisa. I was like, yeah, it's the opposite of a smile. And this is what I got. Fruncir el ceño. Se me dislocó. En 2022 disloqué mi hombro cuando trato atrapar un lagarto. What is a lagarto? I don't know what that is. Déjame ver. Un lagarto. Y qué lástima. Lo siento que eso te pasó. I have never done it before. Eso nunca me había pasado y ojalá que nunca llegará a mi vida. Because that sounds extremely painful. Suena horrible. Déjame ver, hacer un lagarto. DLF, la L, la lagarta. La lagarta. LA. Oh, I see it. I found it. A lizard. I don't know why I didn't know. Actually, yeah, that's the funny thing. I don't know anything about I don't know any animal I don't know any animal vocabulario. Vocabulary. I don't know much. That's something I also have been putting off for the past few years. I'm like, not something I was incredibly passionate about. So I decided that I really didn't want to put that much effort into it. But yes, I need to learn more about animals because I don't know that many in Spanish. Lizard. So see, you have lizards. Tienes en Florida, en los Estados Unidos, hay lagartos, largatitos y ¿qué más? Crocodillos. No, ay, ¿cómo diría esa palabra? Se me olvidó cómo decir like crocodile. Solo sé vaca, cerdo, pajero, humano. La vaca. By the way, that's a very good song. La vaca. It's a merengue song. I definitely recommend looking it up. I feel like listening to it right now. Eso es una clásica. Es una clase. Es una clásica. La vaca. La vaca. La vaca. La misma vaca. Who's it by? But yeah, that's a really good song to dance to. La vaca. And that's I would say that's probably also or by Malafe, a good conversation starter. Because a lot of people will know that song. If you bring up La Vaca, como like un montón de gente van a conocer esa canción. Definitivamente, sin duda. La vaca, ¿de quién? La vaca es de who was this by? Malafe. Malafe. Bad faith. Or lack of faith. Malafe. Letras. La misma vaca. Una varia cuando la tengo allí. Tengo una varia cuando la tengo allí. Yeah, anyway. En mi niñez, First Love and Hours, en mi niñez fue muy divertido atrapar. Wait, is this a normal thing in Florida? Eso es costumbre para atrapar los lagartos. I've never heard of that before. I used to trap ants. That's about it. Los hormigos. Yo atrapé los hormigos. Pero no, nada más que eso. Quizás yo intenté atrapar los conejos, pero fue loco, pero estoy aún loco. That definitely sounds like a really good Florida meme that you should create. Like when I was a child, my favorite thing to do was trap lizards. Are you also from Florida too? Florida, not Florida, pero Florida. Texas, uno de los países más lindos del mundo. Texas is a good state. So big that it can be a country. Florida man to get in trouble in the news. I get it. I see. Yeah, it seems like a lot of crazy things come out of Florida for whatever reason. I mean, Texas too. Texas or Florida. Texas, Florida, New York. Una vaina muy rara. Una vaina muy rara de ahí. De esos lugares, de esas ciudades de los Estados Unidos. Bien rara. What else? Today I also learned, let's see, another word. Quick temper. ¿Cómo estás? Quiso decir estado. I learned the word pico, and I don't even know why. So, piso, and I also learned pico. I think that's how you spell it. But I was watching a YouTube video on dancing or whatnot. Like I think was it bachata, como para bachata, como lo básico, los pasos básicos de la bachata. And she said pisa. She said pisa, which means like to step from the verb pisar. So I knew that one, but then she also said pico. Like, and I guess she was saying that as a step as well, but I never heard that word before or used in this type of way. Pico, when she was doing her steps. Pico. I don't know what that means. I have to ask somebody. But the word pico, I don't know. It seems like it comes from like the verb picar, but I'm like I've never used it in this way before. So I was like super confused. Actually, I'm still really confused. We got piso versus pico, and then let's see. Last year I also learned. Last year is pensé que pico significa como picante. Sí, pero no. Sí. Bueno, pica, como la comida puede ser pica, sí. Like pica, but she said picó. So she was saying that more like in a verb and not a noun. So I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I have to like look that up. Pico en el baile. That's lo que yo hago. Bailo en Pico Rivero. No. Pico Rivero. Okay, no. Let's look at up places. Pico baile. Pico. Pico. Hmm. I'm not sure. See, it's very strange. Well, okay, another one. Because I was dancing with someone, and then she got confused when I said "Wota" versus "Hiro." So I told her to como da un giro, and un giro is the same thing as a vuelta, which is like a turn. So those two like mean the kind of the same thing. And when you're talking about dancing, but then like hiro, and vuelta, those words are used in so many different ways. Well, I'll say hiro. Oh, that one's used a little, I think a little bit, but like vuelta is used a lot. Vuelta, como podría utilizar esta palabra en la cocina mientras estás bailando, cuando estás conduciendo. La vuelta is used so a lot in Spanish. Like actually, my friend said, "Sí, that's la vuelta," or yo voy a darle la vuelta." And I've also heard "yo voy a darle una vueltacita." And I heard this vueltacita when this one lady was cooking on YouTube. "Yo voy a darle una vueltacita." So vuelta is used in so many different ways. So you can say vuelta is in a turn, like I'm going to como dar una vuelta a una mujer, una muchacha. Like I can turn a woman, like when I'm dancing. That's como that's una vuelta. Or you can dar una vuelta en la cocina con una espátula. You can dar una vuelta en la cocina. You can also give a turn when you're cooking. But then also you can dar un, ¿cómo se dice? Es dar un vuelta en U. Da vuelta. So if you have your phone in Spanish and you're driving and you come across a U-turn, then you're gonna see da vuelta and u. And this was super confusing the first time I said it because I was translating this to English, which I shouldn't have done because it doesn't make any sense at all in English. But da vuelta and u. If you have your phone in Spanish and you're using like Google Maps or whatever, then you're gonna see that da vuelta and u, and that just means like a U-turn. It's super weird. Da vuelta and u, and yeah, just like u, like la letra u, the letter U in Spanish. Da vuelta and u. So that was really interesting. Learning a lot of words, and there are many different meanings. Or also, my friend says he confused me when he texted me like, oh, he's like, quiere dar una vuelta. Quiere dar una vuelta also means That I want to go on a walk. I want to go for a walk. It's a dance step. See, I know what piso is. I've never heard of pico. Or I don't know if she said it at the if she said both of those two separately or at the same time. I don't really know. I can't remember. But today was the first time that I heard pico before. I've heard piso, but I never heard pico. So I don't know. I'm confused. But I couldn't tell where she was from. She sounded like she was from like Venezuela or something. I'm not sure. What was I just thinking about? Oh yeah. He was like, my friend texted me, he said, quiere he said, quiere dar una vuelta. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I had no idea what he was saying to me. Let me look it up. But planes. But yeah, that just means like go on a walk. Sí, botearse. It's a turn. Like como alguien se puede botear su cara, como se boteó su cara. So, okay, quick tempo, your peak, yeah, pico is a peak beak and your foot is pointed at the floor, if that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense what she said then. Okay, that does make sense then. All right, quick tempo, tell me where you learned that from. How'd you figure that out? So that makes a lot of sense. So she was saying, piso. She said, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, piso, and then pico. So step, and then peek and break your foot as it put at the floor. So yeah, step, and then your other foot's going to be pico. Your other foot's going to be at the floor, I guess. See, as you can see, you can learn a lot of Spanish just from dancing. I've learned a lot of vocabulary. Like let's see, I got la mano. Oh, suelta. Suelta's used a lot in dancing too. Quick tip, but truly don't remember. It's been too long now. Might have been in a dance class or something, or maybe I just heard it in a video. Oh, okay. Do you dance too? To Latin music? You like Latin dancing? What was it? What was I just thinking of? Oh yeah, suelta. Se puede agarrar la mano, y también se puede soltar la mano, soltar. So like it's like letting go of the hand, soltar la mano, agarrar la mano, and then soltar la mano. But then you can also soltar tu cuerpo. You can also suelta tu cuerpo también. You can also suelta tu cuerpo también. First 1,000 hours. Buenas noches a todos. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for the great conversation. I wouldn't say dance, but I go to classes occasionally. I'm learning new stuff. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, my Dios. Well, I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's so much fun. Y soltar, suéltame en banda. Sí, sí, suéltame en banda también. De la República Dominicana. So yeah, I think all these like this. Good to see you too. Good night. Yep. Buenas noches. Hope to see you in another live stream. So like they use a lot. So many different meanings. So many different meanings. Déjame ver. Necesito combatir esta vaina acá. A ver, solamente 21. 21. Déjame ver. Yo quiero combatir el enlace de este live stream. Déjame ver. Vivo. Eso, comparte. Soltar, suéltame. I love suéltame because that's used. That is used so many times. That's used a lot in telenovelas or really any kind of Spanish TV or movies. When someone is angry and someone's holding another person, and then you say "suéltame," then you scream "suéltame, suéltame, no me toques." And you say "no me toques, suéltame and no me toques." And then you say after that, it's like it comes in phases. I know what the phases are. First is déjame en paz. First is like let me be in peace. Déjame en paz. Suéltame. What did I say? Déjame en paz. Suéltame. Yo no quiero hablar contigo y lárgate. Que te vayas. I love these words so much. Suéltame. Okay, déjame ver. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Soltar. So yeah, soltar el cuerpo para que no veas tan rígido cuando estás bailando. That's kind of what my instructor said. Like como suéltalo, like or suéltala, like it's like don't be so tense. Suéltalo. What's the other one? Oh yeah, then tirar. Yeah, my instructor also said tirar. So como tira la mano, porque a veces como tienes que hacer como así, algo así como like when you're dancing. So that's like he says tira la brazo, like that, like almost like you're throwing something, but you're just like throwing out your arm. So you also say like tirar, tira la brazo. Tira el abrazo. ¿Qué más tenemos? Yo había oído peso. Como se va para atrás. Como no pongo todo tu peso en el tacón. Don't put too much of your weight like on your heel, or else you're gonna fall backwards. O se va para atrás. So yeah, there's a lot of cool vocabulary that I've been learning from my classes. Okay. Mi cabello está volviendo loco. Y tell me what new vocabulary have y'all learned recently? What new vocabulary have y'all learned recently? So for me today was was pico, and then the other one was today was antebrazo for me. Déjame ver cuál fue el vocabulario nuevo que has aprendido hoy? O recientemente, what has been some new vocabulary that you have learned recently? Ya no me puede recordar una palabra específica que he aprendido últimamente. Okay, ya está bien. I was just curious because I'm usually like learning new vocabulary words basically every single day for the most part. Or I'll say maybe not every single day, but definitely every week I'm learning something new. I'm learning a new word or a new phrase just about. Zarzuela. I have no idea what that is. La parsimonia. La parsimonia. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué significa parsimonia en inglés? What does that mean in English? Toparse. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Perdóname. Toparse. Yeah, that's a good, that one. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different. I think I'm thinking of a different word. I'm thinking of me trope. Give me that. Me topo. Maybe it is me topo. Me topo. Déjame ver. Cause I started to see that used a lot by Spanish speakers. Like me tropo, me topo, algo así. But I don't know exactly what that meant. If it means like to trip, like to trip up oneself. I can't remember. Topo, L. Sí, como me tope con ella en la calle. Okay, so it is like that. Oh, to run into. Oh, I was really off then. Cause yeah, I did not think it was that. Topo means mole apparently. Topar. Oh, okay, to run into. I yeah. I feel like it has like a few other meanings too. Me tope. Okay, me tope con ella. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely started to see that a lot. But before, I don't know why. I never saw that before until recently. Like within the last few months, I've seen this word, but like the past few years, for whatever reason, I've never seen it. I've never heard it before. Use it with con. Okay. Con. Dame un segundo para tomar agua. Oh yeah, I'm sure you know a lot of vocabulary that's related to la música. Zarzuela es una obra de música española como un ópera, pero no hay actores o escenas, hay diálogo, dia, blah, blah. I can't say that without seeing the accent mark. Diálogo. Hablado y música como hay en ópera. Okay, so zarzuela is a work of music, a Spanish work of music, like an opera, but there aren't any actresses or scenes. There's dialogue, spoken dialogue, and music, like there is in opera. Okay. Te recomiendo escuchar Vendado es amor, no es ciego. De Jose de Nebra. Okay. I will take a listen to that. Vendado. Vendado. Vendar. Vendado es amor, no es ciego. Que tiene que quick tempo. En verdad, no sé cómo decirlo en inglés, quizás parsimony, pero no creo que tenga el mismo significado. Ok. Copra, yo recomiendo que escuches. Está dando un poco de corrección. Un poco de subjuntivo. A little bit of subjunctive. Yo recomiendo que escuches. Yeah, I'll take a listen to that. Pero ¿qué es vendado? Vendado. I don't think I'm familiar with that word either. Déjame ver. Déjame buscar. Vendado. Really? That's what that means? Are you serious? I didn't even know what that meant. Wow. Yeah. Look at this. I'm like super surprised. I'm like, this is not vender, it's vendar. So like to wrap oneself blindfolded. Really? Oh, that's good to know. Look at that. I learned that just from a title of a song. Just that simple. Vendado. I don't know why I've never heard that before. I'm surprised I haven't heard that word before. Vendado es amor, no es ciego. So now that title just has a lot more significance now because I know that second word. Jaywalking, thank you. Blindfolded. So blinded is love. Blinded is love. It is not blind. No. Blindfolded is love. It is not blind. That's some strong words right there. That is some strong words. I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that in the next conversation that I have with someone. I think it'll be like, oh wow, that's very profound. That's very profound. That's very deep. Muy profundo. Okay, déjame darle una estrella. Voy a subir un avión pasando por arriba. Yeah, I've never heard the word. So yeah, both those words that you mentioned, I've never heard before until right now. Parsimonia and then zarzuela. Oh, bindad is also to put a band-aid. Okay. Yeah, I was seeing that when I looked it up on Google. I saw two different things or two different types of images. Bindad and bindado. It's so funny how you can go like years without seeing just simple vocabulary like this. It's really interesting. Tienes que vendarte la herida. Yeah, never heard that before. Thank you for that, though. That's a good sentence to add to my notebook. Tienes que vendarte la herida. I like that. Vendarte. TJAT. I don't know what that means. ¿Qué significa eso? TJAT. No sé. Blindfold equals vendar los ojos. Vendar los ojos. Hey, Jaywalking, déjame saber, how long have you been learning Spanish for? And I guess, yeah, and everybody who's coming in as well, everybody who has joined, they haven't shared yet, let me know, por cuánto tiempo has estudiado español, how long have you been learning Spanish for, and why did you start learning Spanish as well? ¿Qué fue el impulso? Quiero saber, ¿qué fue el impulso? Yeah, that's a good one. That's because corpora. That's because there are hundreds of verbs. Oh, okay, you're a native Spanish speaker. All right, cool. ¿De qué país? ¿De qué país es usted? Yes, there are. There are. There's hundreds of verbs. So many verbs. So many things to learn. Like last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year I learned the verb pisar for the first time. I learned pisar last year. What else did I learn? I learned perfecto, la República Dominicana. Me encanta tu país. Y bienvenidos. What did I learn? Yo aprendí pisar, ¿qué más? Pisar adorar, adorar. I've seen adorar used a lot in songs, in songs. Adorar, como yo voy a adorarte. Jaywalking era correcta, Konami, lo que me ha corregido, que ambos son correctas. Hablando sobre te recomiendo escuchar. Ay, mi espalda. Ay, parece, siente muy rígido. Tengo mucha tensión en mi espalda. Como the thing about verbs, you don't know the verb, you have to communicate it another way. Tienes que cubrir la herida versus if you don't know the vendar verb. Sí, sí, esto es lo mejor. And that's like the advantage of learning a variety of vocabulary, because then you can be able to explain yourself versus just explain yourself versus just knowing every single verb, like you said. And that was the same thing with me, like with nouns. So, por ejemplo, if I didn't know how to say like barco in Spanish, and I would say, es una vaina que está flotando en el océano. Y hay gente que están en esta vaina, en el océano o un mar o un lago, floteando o algo así. So I would do the same thing with like nouns if I didn't know how to say a noun or something like that, or if I didn't know what the noun was. Bueno, yo no sé, yo no soy profesor, entonces yo no puedo entregarme dentro de esa conversación. I don't know. Creo que Copora es un nativo también, ¿verdad? I mean, you can also ask Reddit. That's something that I used to do a lot. So if I was confused on, well, I mean, you can use Reddit. You can use, native speakers, of course, and Reddit, or you can say, or you can use like Hello Talk. I use Hello Talk too. Like right now, I could go on Hello Talk and I could ask them this question right now. I could ask this question on Hello Talk, and then I would get an answer like really fast. Pero, bueno, en la República Dominicana yo utilizaré vaina sin importar, sin importar del hecho que yo conozco una palabra. Como siempre yo voy a utilizar vaina, no me importa. Me encanta la vaina. Noah, hola, muchas gracias por unirte en esta live. Thanks for coming. ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing, Noah? ¿Qué tal estás? ¿Qué tal? Déjame ver. Siempre se pasa. Siempre se pasa. Like in the comment section of one of my videos, especially when it comes to like when you start talking about being fluent and things like that, the comment section gets very heated all the time. It's quite funny. Noah, muy bien. You inspire me to learn more Spanish. Keep up the good work. Ah, thank you very much. That is my goal right there. Eso es mi meta. Mi gran meta de este canal. Oh, un minuto, por favor. Un minuto. Yo recomiendo que me escuches ahora mismo. And Noah, déjame ver. How long have you been learning Spanish for, Noah? Juan or Juan Bo, hola, hola, muchas gracias por venir. Me da gusto verte aquí con nosotros. Ha sido tanto tiempo, en verdad. It's been a while, huh? Pero sí, déjame saber. How long have you been learning Spanish for all those who have not answered that question yet? How long have you been learning Spanish for? And why did you decide to learn? Also, si aún no habías suscribido a mi canal, hazlo ahora mismo. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure do that. That'd be very helpful. And also turn on your notifications for future videos too, so I can blow up your notifications with all my new videos and live streams. My videos and my live streams, so you won't miss any of them. Not tense. You learn by being corrected. That is the way one learns. Bueno, estoy de acuerdo con eso. Consultemos la RAE. A mí, bueno, yo tengo que tengo acá. Yo tengo, let's see, I got a Spanish grammar book. I have a verb book. I got a dictionary. We can use all this. We can figure it out. Joel, yo recomiendo is usually employed when you are talking to a larger audience. Yo recomiendo. You speak to someone directly. Te recomiendo. Ah, sí, eso tiene sentido. Eso es una análisis con mucho detalle. Yeah. Déjame ver. Like, yeah, that kind of specific, those kind of specific things, I don't even know at all. I just speak. I don't think too much about that. And plus, I just copy what other native speakers say anyway. So I usually am not super focused on. Like right now, I'm not super focused on grammar when I speak that much anymore. I just speak kind of what I know, like the first thing that pops into my head, and I try not to think too much about the grammar. Déjame ver en mi verb book here, en mi libro de verbos. Sí, creo que va a pensar recomendar. Ok, aquí estamos, recomendar. Recomiendo, ok. Yo tengo unas ejemplos acá, unas frases. Recomiendo estos libros de consulta. I recommend these reference books. Oh, look at that. Les recomendé que visitaron la feria del libro. I advised them to visit the book fair. Me lo recomendaron. They recommended it to me. Puedo valerme de su recomendación. May I give you a reference? Interesante. And actually, recently I was at the yo estuve en un mecánico especializado en llantas in like a tire shop, and I asked the guy if I should just change my tires, si debería cambiar o reemplazar mis llantas for my car, and then he told me, what did he say? Se lo recomienda. So that was a really interesting way of using recomendar there as well. So like that, it was very indirect. He didn't say like, "Oh, te recomiendo que cambies tus llantas." What he just said is, "Se lo recomiendas." So that's something that you hear a lot too in Spanish. Is you'll hear a lot of indirect kind of phrases. Sí, se le recomienda. Algo así. Se le recomienda. So yeah, I'm trying to think of. There's a lot of phrases like that. Sí, porque tiene un que. Se le recomienda. Se le recomienda. And I like that way of speaking Spanish. Not that way of speaking Spanish, but using that is a lot shorter than saying like, okay, te recomiendo que cambias tus llantas o te recomiendo que bla 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 bla. Eso es más fácil. Se le recomienda y ya. No tienes que agregar más detalle porque ya vimos, o bueno, ya sabemos que estoy hablando de las llantas. So I like that a lot. It comes to how comfortable you are with the person, and one is formal than the other. Sí, eso es interesante. Bueno, en este caso fue una persona que nunca había conocido antes. Fue una persona que nunca había conocido, también fue dentro de un negocio, él fue un mecánico, entonces eso es como, bueno, eso es lo que yo, perdóname, lo que me he dado cuenta muchísimo de esa forma de hablar en los negocios, con muchos verbos reflexivos y como frases así que son muy formales. But perdóname. Un minuto, por favor, un minuto. Se fue la voz. Tema del directo de hoy, cuando se entenderá el subjuntivo. Usa tute es ka tutear. Tutear is being informal. Tutear. ¿Eh? Usar tu es ka tutear. ¿Cómo así? Tutear. Yo no sé qué es esto. Tu, tute is being. I'm confused now. I'm lost. Estoy perdido. Estoy perdido sin ella. Yo no sé qué hacer. Dun, 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 dun. That's an amazing song too. It's just using two, bro. Oh, okay. No sé, no sé, no sé. Esa vaina me tiene perdido. If you call someone who said they may say Tu te llame, por favor. I have never heard that word before. Use tú and te instead with someone as tutear. You can only do that with people you're close with. Ah, bueno, depende de la persona. I mean, if you're a Spanish learner, like no, I doubt someone's gonna get very offended if you use the incorrect version. Like they'll know that you don't know what you're talking about, or they'll know that you don't understand. If it is very wouldn't form sentences with two or te. Los hablantes nativos. Vos tenés un lugar de tú tienes. Vos. Yeah, one of my friends uses vos a lot. Él es de Guatemala, and apparently they use vos a lot there. Rainmaker. No, la República Dominicana. No tengo ni idea. Perfume, ¿qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más ha aprendido recientemente? La llanta, perfume, cumbia, la salsa, recursos. What other languages is everybody learning? Oh, I missed what I missed. I missed I tuteo. That's so funny. I literally have never heard of tutia before, ever in my life. Not even in school, I've never heard of tutia before. Ambos son para situaciones formales, pero hay algunos países donde se utilizan vos en lugar de tú. Sí, quick tempo. Depends on where you're at too. If you're talking to my friends in Colombia, we use el voceo. I don't know what el voceo is. Or vos. Usted is for elderly people, people you don't know. Two just falls somewhere in between there. I have never put this much thought into it. uh, yeah. I kind of just use what other people use. Por ejemplo, like last night, there was I went out dancing, and there was a lady who was selling food, and I said "Cómo estás?" To her when I should have said "Cómo está usted?" But it's like I'm not really strict with those things necessarily, and I don't know, like a lot of times people don't really care, or at least they understand. I'm trying to think if I heard usted used a lot in La República Dominicana. I don't know if I remember. I guess I never pay attention to this, so that's probably why I don't know. I never pay attention to these things. Oh, I think you meant to say os. Les recomiendo que escuchen. Yeah, I never think about these things when I speak Spanish. I just say whatever comes to my head most of the time. La mayor parte del tiempo, eso es lo que yo hago. Vos sos una persona, vosotros sos una persona, plural. Sana respect formal. For me, when I speak Spanish, like the only thing I'm focused on is making sure I don't say any swear words. Most of the time, I'm like, don't say a swear word. Don't say a swear word. Vuestra merced. I like that. That's beautiful. Vuestra merced. I mean, really, all you have to do, like, Sean, like, the only thing you have to do is you don't even have to. The reason why you don't have to think about it is because you really just the only thing you have to do is copy what the other person is saying. Someone says hola or whatever, hola, or quizás como qué se necesita, algo así, qué se necesita, and then you know like what you would have to use like after that. Qué se necesita usted, and then you kind of know what you need to use. Yeah. Like, you don't have to como no tienes que dar muchas vueltas en la cabeza mientras estás hablando con alguien, así como, qué debería, decir a esta persona? Yo no tengo ni idea. Solo tienes que, repita, lo que está diciendo a ti, básicamente. That's what I would do. That's what I've always done. I always just copy what other people are doing. Because this what we're doing right now is like if you try to do this like in a conversation, you're gonna be thinking way too much. Because especially because you have voz, because you have voz too, and I don't use voz or that from way of speaking. Juguemos. That's so funny though. I don't think I've really ever been corrected. I never really had anybody correct me for the subjunctive. I've been corrected for other things, but not really for the subjunctive that much. Or maybe it's because I wasn't paying attention. One of the two. Y uno copia, ¿cómo así? ¿Cómo así? Yo no copio lo que dice el nativo porque quiero parecer español. Quieres fingir como tú eres español. I mean, if you want to do that, then it doesn't really matter, I suppose. It doesn't really matter which one you use. Use whichever version from the country that you are learning from. Yeah, I'm never yeah. Like unless I mean I ask a lot of questions too. So I mean sometimes I get corrected, sometimes I don't. It really depends. At least from my experience, most people don't care. I mean, especially if you're like learning Spanish, uh, you're going to make you're going to make a lot of mistakes. But I have been corrected before, but not like in a bad way. But I've been corrected before. Not too many times. Not usually, like, unless I ask. But, like, again, like, I'm usually always asking questions to people, like, I just meet, like, how to say this correctly or whatnot. So, creo que solo depende. Depende de la persona, depende de la situación. En verdad, la gente no te atreven. No se atreven. Es verdad, la gente que conozco no habla inglés y no atreve a corregirme. I feel like for me, there'll be no point in trying to correct me because you would have to correct me every single second because I always make mistakes. And most people aren't teachers like that. So it's like the same thing with me with someone who's learning English. I'm not gonna sit and just correct someone all day long. Find that strange. Le no provienen sus padres. Maryland. Oops, I did not want to put that up there. Oozing it says a way of being very polite and showing respect. Claro que sí. Sí, eso es como lo primero que debería utilizar. Pero si te olvides como el mundo no se está acabando, ¿me entiendes? Espero que mi confianza sea destruida cuando empiece la clase después el miércoles. No te pienses así. No pienses en el negativo. Es solamente una clase. No te preocupes por una clase así. Quick, too many I speak way too fast. Too many corrections interrupt your flow. The message is understood when then it's unnecessary and kind of rude, to be honest. I don't correct people unless it's way off and track. ¿Verdad? Nunca te das tú con tu madre, ¿verdad? Nada de tu familia. En serio. So, one little tip what you could do, since a lot of people post conversations that they had with their parents on like Instagram and TikTok, especially TikTok, that would be a really good way to find this out. Go on TikTok, and watch a lot of native content, native Spanish content on TikTok, and then you see a lot of people talking to their parents. I'd recommend that. So si atreve, si atreve de corregir. Yeah, I never correct people. I would never correct people because my English is not that great and my Spanish is not that great either. So I have no business correcting anybody. And I'm not an expert in neither one of them, and definitely not English. Like my friend, he's learning. I have a few friends who are learning English right now, but I never correct them ever because I don't see the point. 'Cause, well, I guess because they're my friends too. So it's like there's no really reason to, unless they ask me a question, then I'll try to help them. But again, I'm not a teacher, so it's like I'm not doing that. That's what class is for. I'm not an expert. Oh, eres Ok, eres afroamericano. Alondra Cabello. Yes, I mean showing respect. I was using with my tío y tía, ¿verdad? Pero con mi padre nunca, porque no crecemos. en esa manera. But others like my grandma and elderly, yes. Muy interesante. Una buena conversación. Les aconsejo que I use it with my tío tía. So I learned to speak wrong. That is weird to me. I think most of the time you just don't know what you're saying is wrong. If you're learning a language, it's very difficult to know if you're doing things wrong. At least that has been my experience. It's very difficult. Jaywalking, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que cree, ¿verdad? Or I YouTube videos to teach you right, but you rather speak what you make up in a language that is not your own. Dame un segundo. Déjame ver. Perdone. Yo quiero bailar. Ahora yo entiendo. Perdone. Tengo que revisar los comentarios de mi canal. If you suddenly speak wrong, you limit capacity for what you can change in a day. Absolutamente, estoy totalmente de acuerdo contigo, Quick Tempo. La comunicación es más importante que perfección en el momento. Siempre. La comunicación es la clave. Okay, I remember you from the comment section now. Corpora. I remember you from the comment section now. I had to look back at it. I remember now. Yo creo que depende de la persona. Alguna persona solo quiere comunicar y ser perfecto y no es la clave. Pero algunos quieren ser perfecto y necesitará correcciones. Si es la verdad, diga la verdad. Yo hablo como loco, como yo quiera, no me importa. De mis errores y la gramática, no me importa, solo quiero comunicarme y divirtiéndome. Ya. No más y no menos que eso. Especially because there's too many things happening. There's too many things happening during a conversation to like really be that detailed. Yeah, it's just not really. No es como no es muy realístico pensar así durante una conversación. Es una locura. Demasiado orgullo. Entonces, yo creo que deberíamos cambiar de tema. I think we're clear on the respect versus not respecting. Eso es español, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Cómo diría? Español 100, 101. Sean, mis compañeros no me corrigen, pero me dan expresiones para parecer más mexicano. I'm learning a lot of Mexican Spanish too, actually. 'Cause I've met some more. I met some Mexicans recently, and it's really fun. But there's one guy I met like many times. I don't understand what he's saying, or it's like really hard for me to understand what he's saying. All right, Sean. All right, Sean, you're up. Déjame saber. Escribe aquí cuáles son unas de las frases que has aprendido de México. Las frases mexicanas. So, write some of the phrases, some of the words that you're learning from Mexico. I'm interested to know. Yo tengo curiosidad. I can't say this word is really hard for me to say. Me complica pronunciar esa palabra también. Curiosidad. I don't know why. Curio, like that. The little like curio is like really weird for me. I don't know why. Curiosidad, 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 curiosidad. Okay, here we got colgar los tenis. Okay, I like that. Colgar los tenis. I don't know. Is that like is that slang for something, or does it mean like exactly what I would think? Defecta la águila. Okay, never heard that before. Defeca la águila. Quick tip, yes with your friends, not with random people. Yeah, it's not. It's no. It's not that deep at all. If you had conversations in Spanish, then you already know. It's not that deep. Problema resuelto. Colgar. I think I learned the verb colgar last year. Olvídalo. Da, 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 da. Arráncate de ti. No, arráncame de ti. Ya, ya tengo otro amor. O tú tienes otro amor. Ya tengo otro amor. Algo así. I always forget lyrics. Arranca. It has to be arráncate. Arráncate de ti. Arráncate de mí. Arráncame de ti. Something like that. Okay, colgar los tenis literalmente significa to hang the shoes. What means to die? Wait, what? ¿Pero por qué? ¿Qué pedo? Sean, defecta lo aguila. Día de pago. Ah, what is aguila? What is aguila? I forget what aguila is. Aguila. Okay. And then yeah, what did you say? Quick tempo. Are these regularly scheduled lives? I just randomly saw this, but I'm gonna try to drop in on them. No, they're not regularly scheduled. Like this one was kind of like pop up. Um I've been trying to do them once a week. It really just depends on my schedule, you know. Depende de mi horario durante la semana. Like sometimes I'm able to do them and sometimes not. I kind of just usually pop on. I would say mostly I have these live streams, I would say on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. Usually at night. Yeah, towards como por las noches, like 7, 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Ay, Dios mío. Otra vez empiezo otra vez con esta vaina. Dios mío. Yo qué sé, es que me explicaba mi amigo. Oh, yeah, sorry, quick tip, but yeah. So yeah, I usually just have my live streams Friday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Recently, it's been more of Friday and Saturday, but it kind of just depends on my schedule, like I was saying. So they're not really scheduled. Hopefully in the future they'll be, but right now I just can't really have them like scheduled necessarily. So yeah. un poco difícil para ponerlo en mi calendario. Quick tip, but they used to hang the shoes up on the wires in front of the house to let people like you, like your neighbors and family that were passing by know you died. ¿Verdad? Wow. Ok, otra vez. Otra pregunta para ti, Quick Tempo. ¿Cómo sabes eso? ¿Quién te explicó eso? ¿Quién te explicó eso? Wow, that's interesting. I've never heard that before. Ay, mi espalda. They used to hang shoes. Colgaron los zapatos, los tenis en los cables frente de la casa para to let people like neighbors and they're passing by know that para dejarles saber los familiares, los vecinos mientras pasando por la casa que alguien ha fallecido. Muy interesante. Did I learn a Mexican phrase recently? Oh yeah, I talked about it on my other stream. Yo Coca-Cola is a very common phrase throughout Latin America. Yeah, I've never heard it before. Pero muchas gracias por dejarme saber. La primera vez que yo había escuchado de esta frase, pero yo voy a utilizarla. Have y'all heard, ¿cómo se dice? No es tocar las costillas. Déjame ver. Yo tengo una frase y yo creo es bastante graciosa también. O picar. ¿Es it picar? Picar las costillas. ¿Es it picar? I think it's picar. Vato guapo about the fitness. Le pica las costillas. This is that's a phrase that my ITALKI tutor copy. My ITALKI tutor explained to me. Picar las costillas. O le pica. And Sean, this kind of goes back to your question earlier, because like como picar, like pica, and then picar, like they have like a lot of different meanings too. Como un mosquito me pica, le pica las costillas. Le pica las costillas. That's one that I learned. That was like super interesting. Tiene que ver con el ¿cómo se dice? El coqueto. No, coqueteo. Coqueteo. Ay, no. Coqueteo, yeah, el coqueteo. El coqueteo. Picando las costillas. Sí, itches, me pica una abeja, me pica un mosquito, o algo es picante. Or like we talked about beforehand with the verbs for dancing, pico. Yo pico como con un paso o un movimiento. o un paso de baile también. 1, 2, 3, pico. That as well. All right, I want to make sure I write these or write the phrases that you have down so I can study those and remember them. Colgar los tenis y defecta la águila. I've heard águila a lot. I forgot what it was. Águila. It sounds. Oh, eagle. Sí, por eso yo no conozco los animales en español. Águila. Hechos pico una abeja. Pico una abeja. Pico. Me refiero a un paso de baile que yo aprendí hoy mismo. Piso y pico. Una muchacha, y yo no sé de dónde es esa muchacha, pero ella utilizó estas dos palabras mientras estaban enseñando unos movimientos de la bachata. Ella solo dijo pico. And I'm not sure why, pero sí, eso es lo que dijo. Let me find it. Déjame buscar ese video otra vez. Actually, I should be able to play it. Actually, yes, I can play it right now. See if we can hear it. Como, unless she's saying a different word, I don't know. I was just in the comments. Suena como pico. Suena como pico. ¿Es pico o es tico? Una de las dos. Pico, tico, dico. No sé. Pero solo ella estaba diciendo pero no dijo sí, ya me mencionó. Pero yo quise dejarles escuchar también. No, punto o punta y talón. Punto talón. I need to figure out what country she's from. Because I can't tell by her accent. Déjame ver, déjame buscar. Déjame ver. Un cómo. Eso se llama su canal. Un cómo. Aprende a hacer cualquier cosa que se te plantea como con un cómo.com. Te explicamos paso a paso cómo hacer manualidades, experimentos y cualquier cosa que te puedes imaginar. Ok, so no solamente se trata del baile, entonces. Oh, espérate. Disponemos de miles de artículos hechos por expertos en cada material. Okay. I can't tell by your accent. Pico y pala. Pick and shovel. Ah, pala, shovel. Interesante. I've heard pala a lot. That confuses me with the word palo. I think palo is it palo? Palo is like madero, como un pieza de madero. Is it palo? Un palo? I've heard that a lot too. Ah, oh, beak, stick, un palo. All right, for all those who have joined recently, let me know how long you've been learning Spanish for, and well, I should know 3 questions. La primera pregunta es, how long have you been learning Spanish for? Second question is, why did you start learning Spanish? And then the third one is, third question, la tercera pregunta es, how long, no, what resources are you using to learn Spanish? Déjame saber eso en el comentario acá, o en el chat box, en la caja de chat. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do that si quieres. Suscribirte a mi canal si quieres. La hora pico, most busiest hour of the day. ¿Verdad? Oh, wow, that's interesting. La hora pico. Look at that. And then also tráfico. Yo aprendí de una dominicana. Hay otra palabra que significa tráfico. Es el tapón. Déjame ver. El tapón, algo así. En español, los tapones, algo así. No, no, that's the wrong word. No, ¿cómo se dice tráfico? No, no sé. Creo que yo estoy diciendo otra palabra. Eh, ok, sí, es tapón, tapón. Just a Dominican word. Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Yeah, for the first time I heard it from a Dominican, los tapones. Pero por eso no soy yo vacilé. Yo vacilé cuando estaba diciendo esa palabra porque parece como otra cosa en inglés. Embotellamiento. Embotellado. Embotellado, like it's bottled. Embotellado. ¿Verdad? Alondra cabello. I heard it in Michoacán, Mexico. My husband is Mexican. I'm Mexican American. Oh, qué interesante. ¿Cómo pronuncia esta Michoacán? ¿Es como un cha sonido o es solo con un C, like Michoacán? ¿O es it Michoacán? Embotellamiento. Con cha, okay. Oh, better. Okay, I didn't know that one. Embotellamiento. I didn't know that one before. That's interesting. I've never heard that one before. Embotellamiento. That's a new one. And then we have Michoacán. I like saying that word. Michoacan. I like saying all like the city names and the state names in Mexico. They sound really cool. Like I love saying Oaxaca. Oaxaca and Guadalajara. Guadalajara. What's some other ones? Tijuana. They sound really cool. Tlaquepaque. I don't know if I'm saying that one correctly, but that one's really hard for me to say. Tlaquepaque. Trancon. That's a new one too. I haven't heard that one before either. Trancon. La hora pico, Russia, Augusta. La hora pico. Every time I hear the word pico in my head, the only thing that comes to my head, o como la única palabra que se me viene a la mente es Oaxaca. 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 Me está dando un pique de diablo. That's the only thing that comes to my head when I hear pico. I don't get them confused, but that's the only thing that comes to my head. Un pique de diablo. Oaxaca pronounce Oaxaca. Oaxaca. The X is in Mexico. Sí, yo sé. Yo sé Pique es dominicano. Por eso. Let's see. You know what? Let's look up some more Mexican names. Let's see how badly I fail. Mexican states and Mexican cities. All right, here we go. Let's start with the Mexican states. Los estados de México. Espérate, no. Estadísticas, no. Los estados de la República México. La República, ¿verdad? La República Mexicana. All right, here we go. I want to say this one. Oh, there's a lot of. Okay, there's a lot more states than I thought. Never mind. I'll say a few of them. All right, let's see if I can find a clear picture. Okay, esto es bastante. Same thing with like cities and states mexicanos. Oh, sorry, my bad. I missed your comment there. D Hard 65. DD Hard 65. Funny. For 5 years now, I've been using Duolingo mostly. Oh, 5 years Duolingo. Estados Unidos mexicanos. Pero mira, lo que quiero decir es que yo he oído antes República. México. A ver. México. Es una república, nombre oficial, Estados Unidos mexicanos. Su forma de gobierno consiste en una república representativa. Ok. United Mexican States. O la república de... Ok, regresamos a los estados. Aguas Calientes, Baja California Sur, Campeche, Chiapas, Chihuahua, Coahuila, Colima, Durango, el DF, Guanajuato, Guerrero, Hidalgo, Jalisco, México. Me encanta Jalisco. Michoacán, Morelos, Nayarit, Nueva León, Oaxaca, Puebla, Querétaro. I don't know what that one is. Querétaro, Quintana Roo, San Luis Potosí, Sinaloa, Sonora, Tabasco, Tamaulipas, Tlaxcala, Veracruz, Yucatán, Zacatecas. I really like saying Zacatecas. Sí, sí, es una república, pero su nombre oficial es Estados Unidos. Trancón, traffic jam, trancón, waka. Say it like waka. Oh, sí, porque la H es muda también. Pronounce it in English. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. wait. What do you want me to pronounce in English? What word do you want me to pronounce in English? Oh. Olvídala. Read waka in English? Waka? Es solamente waka. En serio. It's just waka. Is there not something in front of? I should have been clear, mala mia. Yeah, I was super confused. All right, let's go to the Dominican Republic now. Las ciudades bonitas de la República Dominicana. La República Dominicana sabe. Better than the commercial ones. La República Dominicana sabe. Ciudades. Yo quiero regresar. Yo tengo muchas ganas de regresar a la República Dominicana. Mi corazón. Mi primer amor. Provincias. The X is pronounced like a J. Okay. Well, I'll get that someday. Provincias Dominicanas. Déjame ver. Provincias Dominicanas. Ay Dios. El territorio del país está dividido en 31 provincias y un distrito nacional. Hay una plenitud de provincias. I don't want to read all those. I will say Barahona because I like that. I like that one a lot. I love saying Barahona. Barahona. La Romana, I know a few people from there. Santo Domingo, of course, Santo Domingo. Mayor, El Ceibo, San Pedro de Macorís, La Altagracia. Look at that. Qué bonita. La Alta Gracia. Wow. Pedernales, Bauruco, San Juan, Azua, La Vega, San Cristóbal, Peravia, San José de Ocoa, Sánchez Ramírez, Duarte, Samaná, beautiful, absolutamente linda. María Trinidad Sánchez, wow, qué largo ese nombre. María Trinidad Sánchez. España, sí, ok. Después de eso vamos a viajar a España. Elías Piña, de Jabón, Montecristi, creo ya había dicho eso. Santiago Rodríguez, Santiago Valverde, Puerto Plata. I've heard good things about Puerto Plata. I want to go there someday. Espaillat, I have no idea how to say that word. I have never seen it before either. Espaillat. Oh, this is not French. Espaillat. That's interesting. Hermanas Mirabel, Monseñor Noel. Creo que eso es todo. Distrito Nacional. Ok. Bueno, ya tenemos las provincias de la República Dominicana. The official name no longer. Okay, I have to find those then. Yo tengo que encontrarlos entonces. Déjame ver si hay un sitio web de la República Dominicana que podría encontrar que tiene los nombres oficiales. Pero luego, ahora mismo vamos a viajar a España. Ok, yo diría que nos quedan. Okay. They named the places in Spanish but kept the native. They named the places in Spanish but kept the native names. Okay. Ay, Dios. Tengo que conectar mi batería. Ay. España. España. Bolivia. France. España. ¿Qué hay? Departamentos, ciudades. Ciudades. A menos que la República Dominicana, yo creo. Ay. Ok. Ok, yo tengo que terminar esta video directo en 9 minutos. So we have 9 minutes left of this live stream because me tengo que ir. Corazón. Oh, principales ciudades de España. Me tengo que ir. Ok, déjame ver. I can't. ¿Por qué no podría encontrar nada? Espérate. Voy a buscar una foto. Eso no es lo que yo quiero. Ok, ahí. No, esto. Ay, Dios. No, 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 no. Ok. Aquí estamos. En España tenemos Andalucía, Extremadura, Castilla-La Mancha, Murcia, Valencia, Cataluña, Aragón, Castilla y León, La Rioja, Navarra, País Vasco, Cantabria, Asturias y Galicia. And I don't know what those are technically called, but regiones. Gracias. Walking. Dígame tu secreto. Por qué sabes todo? ¿Por qué sabes todo? Dígame. En la República Dominicana tenemos este, provincias. En España, esos regiones. Regiones. Tengo que estirar. Mi cuerpo es súper tenso. O quizás estás buscando en el internet como yo. Did I miss? Okay. Oh man, yeah, I missed the question wrong. De duro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't. It sounds weird in English. DD hard 65. I'm gonna say de duro. De duro 65. How did I learn Spanish? Yeah, departamentos. Or distritos. Distritos. I think. I'm trying to remember. I think my friend from Guatemala. I can't remember if he said. I think he said departamentos. Yo creo. Yeah, I can't remember. A lot of names, but here in the U.S., I'm just so used to just states and cities and then counties. That's it. States, cities, counties. Pero en español tenemos un poco más. Regiones, provincias, departamentos. And then yo sé que en la República Dominicana se dicen, like is it for police stations? They say descatamiento. Algo así, ¿verdad? Yo creo que una dominicana me explicó eso antes. Descatamiento. Destacament. See, like I remember when she told me that. I thought it was a super strange word. It's like even como ahora mismo me cuesta pronunciarla. Destacamento, because it's like it's really close to a whole bunch of other words. Destacamento. My mouth wants to say descartamento and not destacamento. Descartamento. Francis, hola, hola. Buenas noches. Pero desde duro 65, como yo aprendí, I mean, I learned Spanish through a lot of different ways, you know. A little bit in school, in formal classes, and then a lot of reading, reading news articles, reading books, listening to a lot of music, lot of Latin music. ¿Qué más? Hablando con muchos hispanohablantes, of course, talking with a lot of Spanish speakers, watching a lot of YouTube videos, Netflix, TV shows, all that good stuff. Language exchange applications. Some countries use jefatura. Jefatura. Nunca había escuchado de esa palabra tampoco. Jefatura. Qué raro. Jefatura. Yeah, that's a new one for me too. Destacamento. Por Dios, ¿qué está pasando con mi computadora? Está súper ruidoso. Ay, porque yo tengo Skype. Skype está... Ok. Digo, sea eso pasando. Yeah, you should definitely check out the comments under my video when I'm talking about how I became fluent, because those comments are getting kind of heated. Oh, you read a lot. You read a lot. Okay. Excelente. Eso es la clave, en verdad. Eso es la clave. I swear, once you say that you're fluent, then like the language learning community is going to come after you. There's going to be like, prove it. You said you are. Now prove it. There was one commenter that said like, he's like, you claim that you're fluent. You need to prove it. And then the commenter said, like, are you willing to have a conversation with me on your live stream? I was like, wait, what? I was so confused. Sí, tanto tiempo. Sí, yes. Jaywalker, ya tú sabes que hay un montón de tecnología que está disponible para ti para utilizar. Y tú sabes, podrías descargar varias aplicaciones ahora mismo en tu teléfono. Ay, Dios. Ahora mismo en tu teléfono, como HelloTalk y Tandem, para encontrar y conocer gente que se habla francés y italiano. Eso no es una cosa complicada, ¿me entiendes? Estoy bien. Y Francis, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estáis? ¿Cómo estáis? Sean, sí, me parece que no queda tiempo. Descansad y tengáis Me parece que no quede tiempo descansar y tengáis una buena noche madrugada para mí. Thanks for coming. Muchas gracias por venir y te veo luego. I'll see you in a future live stream and in the comment sections in my videos too. I'll see you there as well. And my Instagram if you don't follow me on Instagram because I post on there a decent amount. Quick tip. That's why I never say I'm fluent in English or Spanish. I just say I can talk. On all my progress videos on my channel, I say I'm speaking. I don't have time to argue with them. Yeah, people say some interesting things to say the least. I try not to argue. I don't argue. I'm learning. I'm for the first time, por la primera vez en mi vida, estoy recibiendo estos tipos de comentarios de mi audiencia. Entonces, yo tengo que aprender cómo debería comunicarme con esta gente, con mi audiencia. Es muy raro, en verdad. Pero también me pone muy feliz. Y me da una sonrisa. Reading some of these comments, they're really funny. Because some people will just watch one video and then they'll comment. So that's the funny thing. I'm like, man, go look at the other hundred and whatever 130 videos that I've made on my channel. Don't just comment on one. Don't look at one video and then comment. Go look at the other 100 videos first. Pero sí, llegamos a la hora. Llegamos a la hora. Llegamos al fin de este live stream, al fin de este video en directo. Porque yo tengo mucho sueño. Estoy listo para dormirme. So, yeah, thank you all for coming. This has been an amazing live stream. It's fun to get back onto a regular one. Haven't had one for a little bit. So, it's been very fun. Thank you all for coming again. And, ya tú sabes, mete mano. Share my videos with your friends. Comparte mis videos con tus amigos. Y sí, si no habías suscribido a mi canal, suscríbete a mi canal. Subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for new videos. Check out the links in the description as well. The links in the description, I got some resources there for French and Spanish. Y sí, links in Spanish. I got a link for a discount for some iTalki lessons if you haven't taken them already. You can check. I'm not sure if you can use them, if you can use that link for if you've already had iTalki lessons before, or if they're only for like the trial ones. But yeah, you can check those out. Then also, if you would like to donate, if you like to donar dinero y apoyar mi canal, if you like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that as well. That link is also down in the description of this live stream on my Buy Me a Coffee page. Y podrías hacer eso. And that would also be very helpful for my channel and help me continue to make videos and all that good stuff. Y darte lo más valor que podrías darte o darles a mí mismo. Pero bueno, muchas gracias otra vez. Mil gracias a todos ustedes. Thank you very much for being part of this live stream. Thank you very much for watching my videos and for all the support that y'all give. I love having these live streams, and I really enjoy reading all your comments. They're very motivating because con muchas veces, en verdad, yo no tengo ganas de hacer nada. Like sometimes I don't feel like making YouTube videos. I don't feel like studying Spanish. I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to sleep and do nothing at all some weeks. So, all your comments and, you guys watching the videos really help me to stay motivated, help me keep going, help me to stay learning and stay passionate about learning Spanish. So, muchas gracias otra vez y buenas noches y nos vemos muy pronto. Have a good night.